What up? Yo, yep. Dylan, you can see me? All right, cool. Yeah, I'm doing this via my laptop on OBS. So, you gotta bear with me a little bit. Yeah, there's a little bit of a lag. Hang on a second. All right. Shit. Nova, do you have plans to review Hobson's No Shame? Dude, I didn't even know that shit was coming out. I saw that he has the ill mind of Hobson Part 9. I gotta listen to that track. Shit is official. I mean, I always love the ill mind track. So, yeah, I hope to look forward to that shit or listen to that and review it. Okay. What's up, Grinch? Knowledge, what's up? All right, so I want to talk about the Joyner Lucas shit. What are you saying? Check out these bars. Ghetto bitch at that dollar menu, double cheese. At the drive-through window, that whole note to never reach. She practiced her class C from the passenger seat. Potholes make her deep throat like 1973. Stop, man. Don't do this to me, man. Don't do this early, man. Listen, I want to talk about the Joyner Lucas shit. I don't know if y'all heard that shit. The Grinch, stop. Look, the Joyner Lucas track called "I'm Not Racist." Wow, fucking crazy, crazy track right there, man. Crazy ass track. Hang on a second. All right. Yeah. What do y'all think of that shit? Me personally, I think it's a real good track. I think that it does a good job of pointing out the flaws and the arguments of both sides of what the people are trying to say. For those who haven't seen it, it's a great track of basically it addresses all the racial bullshit that's going on today. And Joyner Lucas, for those that don't know, he's a rapper from, I think he's from Massachusetts. He does a great job of fucking storytelling, man. He's done this before. He done a video, I forget the name of the video, where he was telling the story of a guy who was attempted, who was the victim of an attempted murder, and he told his side of the day that led up to the murder, and then it showed the other guy, the murderer's view of what he was, how it led up to it. This dude is a great fucking storyteller, great rapper, great flow. He did this other song too. Damn, I listened to these tracks last year of this dude that he it led up to his suicide. Great fucking storyteller, man. I mean, if you love Slug from Atmosphere, you would definitely love this guy. But he did. I'm looking at the Grinch's bars. I'm sorry, dude. You just distracted me. I'm trying to do a serious fucking video here. But yeah, he did this track basically of a white dude with a "Make America Great Again" hat. I'm spitting his first verse. Basically, a white racist dude. A kind of an extremist guy And then the second verse was spit by one of these niggas that you see today with the colorful dreads, and he was giving his side of the argument. And I gotta say, man, you know, he did a fucking amazing job, man. And this is coming from me, you know. I don't hide behind the fact that, you know, I lean a little bit right of center, and I don't hide from that anymore. I'm very open with it, but you know, to me, this was a great storytelling track once again. And you're forced to hear both sides of the argument. There's points that from the white dude that you can sit back and say, yeah, he's right about some of those things. And there's points from the black dude that you say, yeah, he's right about some of those things. And there's points where you see where the extremism goes with the white dude, and you see where the extremism goes with the black dude. So I fucking love that fucking track, man. Y'all gotta check that shit out. You know, I saw someone left a similar comment because I saw it on Facebook, and someone left a similar comment. A black dude was like, you know, I never thought that I would agree with what the white dude was saying, but there were some points that he was hitting home with, and it's true. Me as a black person myself, I mean, yeah, there's some things that he said I totally fucking agree with. You know, where he got into the racial shit, that kind of, you know, that's where I don't agree with him. And that's, again, my problem with people that are far right. You have those extremists out there that I totally disagree with, but I agree with the tenets of conservatism. I do agree with a lot of the tenets of it. So that's where I stand. I know certain people, they will compare it to the Eminem shit. Where y'all guys at? Y'all guys are silent as fuck today, man. I guess I must have pissed you off from putting up all the streams that weren't working. So people like, nah, fuck him. I'm not going back on there. I don't blame y'all. But in comparison to the Eminem track, because that's the hot shit right now, or the hot shit I should say, I'm not, you know how I feel about the Eminem track. I think it was very divisive. I think that it was very hypocritical. I've done a video on this. I think that this one totally outweighs the Eminem track, because it does what I've been saying on this channel that people need to do. People need to have that uncomfortable discussion. People need to sit down and actually listen to one another. People need to sit down and have that debate. Not make it an emotional debate, but just based on what's going on, this is how I feel, and leave it at that. If you agree to disagree, that's well and good. But as long as you heard each other out and see where people are coming from, that's the best you can do, because you have something to work on or work with. But this idea that you know, you're just gonna call people names and throw shit out there, that's gonna turn people off, you know. And I mean that from both angles, or towards both sides, but more towards, well, let me not even, you know what I'm trying to say. Yeah, so I just wanted to know what the hell y'all thought about this shit. Crunchy Sopa, I'll need to check out that track. Nick J just LOLs. Knowledge says, I'm practicing my drawing while listening. Yeah, you know what? Yeah, art is something I gotta get back into, man. I really gotta get back into art. Like, I bought my Prismacolors and shit. I bought just the colored pencils. Those markers are fucking an arm and a leg, though. Those Prismacolor markers. To get, like, what is it, a box of, what is it, 24 or 48? I forget. You're paying like fucking close to $200 for those shits. But yeah, George, what up, dude? I love the song. Joyner Lucas did a great job. He could have cut out some of the N words here and there with the white guy's part, but I guess it's part of him getting his point across. Yeah, George, listen, I actually, again, I've talked about white people and saying nigga and shit. To me, it's all contextual. To me, it fit. It needed to be done because this is what people want to see. If this is why I say that racists really, how do I put it? I respect racists because they're being honest. They're telling me straight up, listen, I don't want to fuck with you. I don't like what they're saying, but I respect it. Hey, look, I want to fuck with you because you're this. Okay. That tells me that, you know what? I don't have to go out of my way. I mean, not that I do it in the first place, but I don't have to go out of my way to try and be friendly to you. If your house is burning down, I don't have to do shit. I could just go about my business and do what I gotta fucking do. But yeah, it needed to be scathing. You know what I mean? It's sort of like Django Unchained. I did this video about Django Unchained years ago. That Django Unchained needed to have that verbiage in it because you needed to be, any white person that didn't understand racism needed to experience that so they could say, damn, that is a pretty powerful word and it does reduce people, to below human form. So I get it. And that's why I don't have a problem with the white dude saying it. I don't have a problem at all. Especially me being on the right too, it could show a lot of these fucking far right motherfuckers, that it's an ugly word. You know what I'm saying? And I love how with the black dude that was rapping, he actually pointed out the hypocrisy in the use of using the word nigga. You know what I mean? So I thought it was a genius track. I really did. Knowledge, yeah, trying to get on my manga shit. Copic markers are expensive as fuck too. I'm gonna have to look that up. Copic markers, I'm not too familiar with that. Snuggle 668. So you all really like the song. I'm not. Realize when it came to us talking about ourselves, we weren't talking about anything positive. We were just coming from a state of degradation. Yeah. Yeah. Like Snuggles. The part where I disagree with the black dude was him talking about his great grandmother was a slave and blah 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 blah, and that's one thing that I disagree with a lot of Negroes because they like to hang on to this shit from the past that okay, other races that have undergone certain things, what they do is they don't forget it. They learn to move on from it. They let that be a stepping stone to them. You know what I mean? And that's what I tell a lot of niggas. Like, yo, you know what? If you keep harping on this shit, you're never gonna get anywhere. You're just gonna be in a fucking cocoon. You know what I'm saying? And you see it in the hoods all the time. In fact, I think I shared this story. One of my uncles that came here from Sierra Leone had nothing but the clothes on his back. He used to hang in those areas, and he said to me, dude, if I took you back to some of these areas that I used to frequent, he goes, you still see the same motherfuckers sitting there spitting the same shit. Why? Because they already created a cocoon for themselves that they can't get anywhere because of X, Y, and Z. Joyner shit was dope though. I must have played like 15 to 20 times from yesterday to today. Yup. What's up, VICI online? Wait, hold on. Snuggles, what are you saying? Could you explain to me why the N-word is a good word that we use? I'll admit it's hypocritical of me that I drop it. I say nigga all the time. I mean, I just grew up around it. I grew up around listening to Eddie Murphy, Richard Pryor, hip hop. It's just a thing, and I understand the hypocrisy behind it. See, and that's why I love my channel, because I can be open about it and say, yeah, it's hypocritical. Shout out to Torre from Coney Island, I believe, from Brooklyn. He is a rapper who, on his last album, he basically used the Richard Pryor skit where Richard Pryor was going to denounce the word. He didn't want to use it anymore. And same thing with Torre. Torre said he don't want to use it anymore in raps, you know. And I try, you know, I say Negro and all that shit. And it's hard. It's hard, especially when you get fucking pissed. Yeah, it's going to come out. I'll admit that, man. But there's a hypocrisy towards it. I know it's not really... I understand why the initial creation of the A versus the ER was, but it really isn't a good look. I do admit that, okay? Joyner Lucas, George is saying this, my man Timeless. Joyner Lucas music video joints are crazy dope in general. That Ross Capiccioni song was killer. He had my undivided attention for the whole 7 minutes. He's an incredible wordsmith. Yup. Yo, George, that dude is crazy. Not trying to switch your topic too soon, but I want to know your thoughts on this Infinity War trailer. Thanos looks so soft, shaking my head. You know what? Honestly, I just saw people posting the him without his headgear on, and I'm like, Jesus Christ. I have to watch it. I might come back with another video on that shit. But you know Thanos ain't soft as shit. Thanos is a fucking badass. I saw him without the headgear and I'm like, what the fuck? But I will come back on my thoughts on that. I will do some shit on that. So I don't want to give away too much because I didn't really see it in its entirety. All right. VICI Online 9.8U says, I've been seeing some negative reactions to Joyner Lucas' song I'm Not Racist on other YouTube channels this morning. Can you help me understand why this is happening? Yo, True Teller, what up? One of the channel's hosts found the ending of the video distasteful when the two-man hug at the end of the music video. I could explain why, because, look, there's certain people that, no matter how good, is there an underlying reason why that was frowned upon? All right, I'm going to tell you. This is what I believe. You know, again, I hate to do this, you know, and make this a conservative and liberal thing, but I got to do this. What I notice is a lot of people, when you look at things conservatively and versus a liberal, what a liberal will do is they're going to say to themselves that no matter what good comes out of something, they're going to go look for what's wrong with it. They're going to sit around and say, oh, well, I don't like that and blah, 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 blah. It's more divisiveness. I mean, these people are sitting here saying that they want equality, but they're not willing to have that conversation. They're not willing to say, okay, I get that, I get this, I have a better understanding. True Teller, nah, don't worry about that, dude, stop. But, you know, VICI, you could look at it like the Charlemagne the God situation where he met up with Tommy Lauren. Yo, so many motherfuckers were mad at simply because they met up. And what Charlemagne the God said was true. He goes, listen, hey, we're never going to come to some sort of understanding unless we sit down and talk to one another. That's just the way it is. You know, you got to sit down and have this uncomfortable situation. And I like the fact that they hugged together because they both got it off their chest. They both understood each other. And they said, okay, they hugged each other and they said, all right, let's get past this shit. But certain people, like Alfred said in The Dark Knight, certain people just want to see the world burn. That's why I'm against fucking Antifa, because there are a lot of rich, yuppie white dudes that are really, they got life good. They're living life pretty well, and yet they want to sit around and argue and start this bullshit when there's no need for it. You know what I'm saying? Um, let's see. Yeah, I wish Marvel just left Disney, in my opinion, but I will check the video when you drop it. Um, Marvel was dying. I think that Disney was a saving grace, although uh, I don't know, man. I don't know. I just, the thing with Disney is I feel that majority of stuff it will be too clean. You know what I mean? I think Marvel and Disney are doing a good job for the most part as far as their movies. Um, I could just picture them going super SJW at some point. That's my shit. I don't want them going super SJW. Okay. Um. Yeah, True Teller. Yeah, Joyner is my dude. Uh, TUR Call of Duty. Yo, what's up, dude? Protected souls. That's right. As long as people willing to be adults, there's nothing wrong with dialogue. The Grinch. No more bars, man. Dude, you're gonna fucking distract the shit out of me. Those were funny though, man. True Teller. Marvel needs to do more with Rogue, Miss Marvel, Gambit, and Nightcrawler. I know that is. Oh, no. Well, yo, what's up, Kurosawa? Um, True Teller. Rogue is under X-Men, and X-Men is the movie rights are owned by Fox. So, yeah, the only way you're gonna get to see Rogue, Miss Marvel, Gambit, those mutants you mentioned, is if Fox does something, and Fox is slaughtering that franchise. There's even rumors that Disney is trying to trying to get back X-Men and Fantastic Four, which I hope they do, man. I don't know how they would. I honestly don't know how they would do the telling of the mutants, because you already have the enhanced. Like everybody that's there. If you watch Avengers 2, Captain America referred to Quicksilver and Scarlet Witch, who are already mutants, but they can't even mention that word mutants because it's owned by Fox. Everything X-Men related is owned by Fox. He referred to them as enhanced, and Baron von Strucker referred to them as miracles. So I don't know how they would get around that whole shit, because Marvel Studios is already taken off. So I really don't know how they would play that game. But, I really want Marvel Studios to yeah, True Teller, yeah. I don't know how they would do it, but I know that Disney wants X-Men and Fantastic Four, and I hope they do get them. All right, let me move this over. I just need more knowledge. I just need more rawness from Marvel. And this soft shit doesn't do it for me. Double-edged sword, I guess. But are you ready for that Spawn reboot? I heard Todd wants to make it a horror film. Yeah, I am so ready for that Spawn reboot, because the first Spawn movie was ass. And I love Michael Jai White, but that first Spawn movie was shit. I remember growing up, and I was a huge Spawn fucking fan. And True Tether, by the way, I know I still got to do that top 10 superhero movie, or top 10 superhero list. Spoiler, Spawn is on there. I'm going to check my phone in a minute, True Teller. But yeah, no, yeah, I hope that with this whole rise of superhero movies, that Todd McFarlane does it right. And yeah, if it's a horror film, so be it. Spawn ain't no happy-go-lucky guy. So, oh shit, yeah, True Teller. Yeah, I saw that this morning. Yeah, you know what? I should do something on that. Yeah, the J.R. Ryder album cover. Yeah, I think I will do that. Yeah, Kurosawa, a good Spawn with all the blood and shit. That would be the shit. Yeah, exactly. Yup. What actor would you prefer to play Spawn in the upcoming film? Shit. Wow. I mean, you could still use Michael Jai White because he still has the build for it. Um, he's done action roles before. Um, he's a fucking martial artist. Even though Spawn isn't really a martial artist, but he could still move around at his age. I think, what is he? Michael Jai White, 50 something. He still has that look. DJ Jekyll TV. People on social media are taking this song and choosing sides, which is completely missing the point. Yep. Yeah, exactly, DJ. Yeah, people are so fucking stupid. This is why I hate people. Do you understand when I say people are just fucking retarded? This is why I said earlier in the video that this outweighs the Eminem song because it's forcing y'all to sit back and actually listen to what each side is saying. And then you go, at the end of the day, you go, oh, damn, you know what? Even if you were against that side, you still say, okay, you know what? That part, even if it was one thing you took away, you say, you know what? I see what that motherfucker is saying. And that was the biggest part of that video that I love. The one thing, though, that kind of... I guess it's kind of petty, but I would be kind of hypocritical if I didn't point this out. Joyner Lucas is mixed, I believe, and I've talked about how I'm against mixed people and white people helming a movement for black people. But then again, no, I guess I could kind of live with it because this isn't for just blacks. It's for everybody to listen to. So, you could kind of scrap that. So this isn't really him saying, hey, what's up, Serbian? Yeah, I had to get it started in here. But it's not really helming a black movement. So I really don't have that much of a problem with it. Truth teller, I would use the original Spawn. Yeah, that's what I was saying. Michael Jai White, it would be a great pick. But right now, I don't know. I would have to go on my database. I mean, in my mental database. Misanthropic, disliking humankind and avoiding human society. Thank you, Truth teller. Exactly. But yeah, damn, if Chadwick Boseman wasn't doing Black Panther, I would say him. I mean, love Boseman, dude. He's a fucking phenomenal actor. I can't wait to see that Thurgood Marshall movie. That looks tough. I want to see that, And the thing I like about him, too, is he's not doing none of these effeminate-ass fucking roles. Because us as black people, we need to start having more... strong black male roles. You know what I mean? Black kid with the glasses. Hey, I was waiting for this. Well, you got it, man. Victor Domingo, aka Big Fuente, says, what's your album of the year thus far in your opinion? Oh, fuck. Fuck me. See, I'm going off of the recent shit. So far, what? Usually when it gets around this time, I gotta start looking at stuff that I bought. You know what? Hold on. Maybe I could give you some sort of idea because I keep the artwork when I do my my reviews. Hang on a second. I could give you an idea. Let me go look at this shit here. Where is it? Keep it under the hip hop folder. Let's see. Album of the year. Yo, there's some good shit that came out, man. You got Prodigy's album, you got POS's album, Marquis, Christoph Crane's album was fucking awesome. Heavy Metal Kings. But right now, what I'm feeling is that Stoneface album, man. Let's see. Definitely black masculinity is lacking today. Yes. Truth Teller, you like Rock's album. Rock's album was fucking great. The Sean Price album, that's another one. Victor says Heavy Metal Kings. Tough album, yeah. Knowledge. Did you check out Apathy's new album with OC? Shout out Apathy. I was just talking to him just like an hour ago. No, you know what? I ordered it from undergroundhiphop.com. And, you know, I'm going to do a video on these guys. I love them to death. But, you know, like I mentioned in one of my other videos, they take fucking forever to ship shit now that they rebooted, that they got saved by Icon the Mike King. I'll do a separate video on that. So I'm waiting for that fucking album. Yeah, the Apathy OC joint, hard as fuck. Yeah, hell yeah, Apathy went in. Yeah, Apathy's my guy, man. Shout out to my nigga Apathy. I love him. I think Apathy and Ill Bill need to collab on an album. Yeah, they do, because that Black Snow track was fucking dope. They need to really do a full album together. Muggs and Mayhem Loren was hard as fuck. Yeah, I'm waiting for that as well. Props to Apathy and OC, solid collab. Yeah, I haven't heard it, to be honest. I haven't fucking heard that album. And y'all know I'm a big Apathy fan. I love OC. Actually, quick story, I met OC years ago when I was working in TSA in the airport. He was coming through. And he actually gave me, because I was bullshitting. I said, dude, I got all your shit except fucking Word Life. I said, dude, I'm still looking for the original version of that. So he was like, hold on a minute. So he turned around, he gave me Word Life, the reissue, but I still went out and found the 1994 OG version. So I have 2 copies of that shit. But yeah, shout out to OC. But yeah, shout out to Apathy. I'm more on a personal, I guess, relationship with him, because I talked to the dude, and you know, what the fuck is Necro? Victor, are you serious? I know Necro supposed to have an album. Necro's supposed to have his album come out, The Notorious Glorious. You said Love is Rage 2. Dude, you're a funny truth teller. Stop. Oh, where the fuck is Necro? That's what you meant. Victor Domingo says Necro's last few joints been weak. What was the last thing he came out with? Shout out to my homie Necro. I love Necro, man. I think he's still one of the rawest MCs out there today. What did he do? No, the Goldfinger, Jesus Christ. The Godfathers? No, that shit was dope. Yeah, we need new Necro, man. The Die album was nice. Yeah, he got The Notorious Glorious coming out. And I think he played like a snippet on one of the songs. And I was like, yo, this is pure Necro, man. I mean, Necro is my dude. So I hope to get him one of these days. I will get his ass on my channel. Mark my words. I gotta get him. But yeah, yeah, Necro's never been weak to me, man. Necro's been one of my favorite underground rappers, man. Shout out to the homie Necro. Shout out to Hyde, by the way. What are you saying, Victor? He's one of my top 5, but Prefix and Death Rap was him at his peak production wise. I will look. My only criticism of him is that yeah, his production got a little bit cleaner over the years, but you know, it's still he still uses those ill samples, man. So I could kind of give him somewhat of a pass, but I wish he would go back to using some of his original equipment. You know, I love that dirty. I Need Drugs, Prefix for Death. I love that shit. Gory Days, love that dirty production, man. VICI Online says, thanks for live streaming today, and thanks for answering my question. I subscribe to your channel. Thanks a lot. Yeah, man. Yeah, I'm here for you. Necro is fucking hilarious, too. Yeah, that he is. He's a funny motherfucker. Shout out to Hyde, second in command at PLR. Hyde is my dude. Them two been putting in solid rap shit for years. Shout out to Matthew Cody. Fuck. I also, damn, dude, I forgot all about you. I gotta send you the pictures of the Mr. Hyde rare demo shit. I'm sorry, dude. True Teller, do you notice how Tupac is slowly bringing disregarded as one of the best by mainstream? Wait, send me that again, True Teller. Send me that one more time. Are you saying that he's being disregarded, or he's being, or people are lauding him? Who in the live chat fucks with Sean Strange? Shout out to Sean Strange, man. Sean is my dude. You know, I fuck with Sean. Actually, I'm kind of mad at Sean Strange because this motherfucker, I told him I told him a while ago. I said, dude, I need Code of the Creep, the physical version of it. And he was supposed to put some on his site, but he never did, and he never hit me back. So I'm trying to get my hands on an original version of Code of the Creep and some of his original shit. So if anybody knows where I could cop that shit, let me know, all right? I think Sadat X had an album this year. Ain't heard it, though. I think it was called Aqua. I think it was all right. I love Sadat X. Definitely a legend. True Teller, I meant being. Do you notice how Tupac is slowly being disregarded as one of the best by mainstream? Look, Tupac, I believe, you know, I'm like Joe Button when it comes to Tupac. And who else said this? I forget, one radio host actually said this shit too. Was Tupac a super wordsmith? No. He knew how to hit your emotions. He was a great songwriter, great rapper, and he had a great body of work. But as far as him being like a super wordsmith, he's not on like no Rakim, or he's not like that. You know what I mean? That's why I believe in that Tupac and Chino XL beef back in the day. That's why I believe that Tupac didn't lyrically really get back at Chino XL. All he said was "fuck you" to him, because Chino XL is a dude who I would consider like a super lyricist. You know what I mean? Pac was more of a street, in your face when he wanted to be, but he was more of a songwriter. He wasn't super lyrical. You know what I mean? I think Necro has a new song coming. Yeah, he has to, because he's supposed to be dropping his album soon. Check out the Billboard Top Rappers Ever list. No Tupac. I mean, if you want to talk about him on a embodying everything, yeah, he should be up there. You know what I mean? Victor, it was way doper artists out west that time. I hated that Death Row era. RBX was the best on that label. Corrupt too. Yo, they didn't really do shit with RBX, man, and that sucks. I love RBX, especially his first album. I did that video talking about slept on shit. His first album. That shit was fucking crazy. The RBX files. Pac's first 3 albums, cohesive body of work. Yeah. I'm back. What y'all talking about now? Rap shit. Random rap shit. I put Lady of Rage on that list, on that best list. She's dope. Yeah, love Pac. But Prime Chino would have ripped him up. Here to Save You All is amazing. Yep. Victor Domingo. AWOL was lethal. Yes. That track was fucking crazy. I mean, that first RBX album, my God, what was that? 95. As a matter of fact, Here to Save You All was 95, 96, around then. Man, that was the end, sort of like the end of the golden era. That, I would say 96. You know, 85 to 96 was that golden era shit. You know, everything that came out was fucking fire, man. Well, for the most part. Yeah, so, dude, how long am I fucking going? How long am I going? 41 fucking minutes, shit. Yeah, I'm talking my head off, dude. I'm gonna cut shit short. Love the production. Love that production on that Chino album. Yeah, that's that dirty ass shit that I love, man. Shout out to Chino XL, man. But yeah, I'm about to cut this short. And yeah, guys, check out that Joyner Lucas shit. That shit is fucking wild. That's a fucking wild track, man. Shout out to Joyner Lucas for pointing out, you know, the arguments and the extremism of both sides. I love it. That's my favorite track so far that's addressing all this shit. Because, you know, I can't stand this far left extremist bludgeoning coming down my throat. Pause. But you know what I mean? I don't like it being shoved down my throat. Alright? So, this video is long enough. I'm going to cut it short here. Try to make some other ones later on. I may do the Infinity War shit. True Teller, I do want to do one on What You Sent Me. The J.R. Writer shit. And, yeah. Knowledge. Love you, dude. Old school Tony Carter. Remember that song from Yours by him? What album was that on? Was that on his first? No, it wasn't on his first. Listen, I'm gonna go because you motherfuckers love keeping me here, dude. Old school. Send me a message about that shit. All right. Leave your love. Leave your hate. Most of all, subscribe. Thanks for sticking around for my first live stream from my laptop. All right. Peace, bitches.